Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century.
Good afternoon, young hustlers.
What's up, Jarrod Gland?
Mr. Cardone.
Welcome to Young Hustlers, folks. Thanks for tuning back in every Thursday, 1 p.m. Miami Beach. We bring you a show for millennials, for young...
To help you.
For young hustlers.
To get what you want out of life.
Hey, anybody that tells you, dude, that the hustle is overrated, that anybody that tells you that is condemning, putting some condemnation...
Man, you know if they lack?
If they putting condemnation on your hustle, you know what they lack?
Condemnation. They lack the hustle, man.
They lack hustle, baby. They gave up on their dreams, their goals, their pursuit of unbelievableness, and we don't want you to do that. So
some would call it the American dream.
And some people just call it a dream.
Wake up!
Hey, great to have you here today. Appreciate you guys following me and Jarrod. That's at Jarrod Glant. Be sure you follow him on Twitter.
Legal name change. For those of you just tuning in.
Look, every week, seriously, we come to you to talk about getting your hustle on, keeping your hustle on, getting your paper right, getting your career right, getting yourself right. This week, we're talking about promotions. That's right, promotions.
Promo.
No, we're not. We're not talking about promotions this week. We're talking about manners. We talked about promotion last week, man.
Oh, man.
See, I just did that to find out if you got your hustle on connected to your brain. No.
Mr. Cardone,
because you're in one of those new relationships.
My apologies, Mr. Cardone.
He's in one of those new relationships.
Let's talk about manners.
And you've been too much. I heard y'all got a dog. Y'all got a dog?
Yeah, we just brought a Maltese into the condo.
How you feeling about him?
He's loving city life, I think.
Yeah. Have you done the head over head thing yet?
I've tried to, but he's a tough one.
Do you take that little dog? How big's that dog?
He's about like this big.
You take him, put him down on the floor like a mic, like this mic. You put him on the floor, and I don't care how much he's screaming, whatever he's doing, you just put your head right over his until that little bastard just submits to you, just like she did.
Who's a man? I'm your daddy.
Submit, right there. Submit, Mike. Okay, all right, folks. Today we're talking about manners. It's an outdated concept. It's old. It's what your mama told you to do, okay? It's just so out of date. But I'm telling you, look, man, if you don't mind your manners, remember what mama told you? Mind your manners,
Mind those manners, son.
Mind your manners. If you mind your manners, you got a chance at minding my money. And if you don't mind your manners,
you won't mind my money.
I'm guaranteeing you, baby, I ain't giving you my money. Look, I'm a loose guy. Would you agree? I'm loose.
Probably the loosest guy I've ever worked for.
I loose. That doesn't mean we won't have tequila during the day, though.
No.
Okay?
No.
We had enough of that in Mexico.
Mexico.
So, look, I want to talk about, Jarrod, I want to talk about the manners thing, okay? Look, manners are money. I'm writing an article right now. It's going out right now.
Yeah.
It probably hit before this show hits. And manners.
Let's before you talk about that article.
Like that right there. You see, you just busted up my man.
Because I'm trying to do you a favor and
manners
keep some
are
direction
money.
Going on.
Okay, go ahead.
Look, so the reason why we had this conversation in this show this week is that the Gen Y has seemed to become disconnected and a little bit more lax with pleasant. Well, I'm just telling you what the article says. It's just theexaminer.com says that members of Gen Y are just proudly less concerned with pleasantries, manners, and etiquette. Even as simple as a bless you or turning off your phone during a meal. Yeah, God bless you. Bless you. All right. Society members are also doing less of these things.
What about Al Qaeda just blowing up? What do you tell him?
That's not polite.
Pow!
No, thank you.
What do you say?
No, thank you.
Okay. Bless you, young man.
No, thank
as
you.
we all blow up into pieces.
So it's no surprise the millennials chose to engage less in rules of etiquette.
It's garbage, okay? This is garbage. This is a garbage article. This is what's put on millennials. This whole manners thing has been decaying for years in all cultures. Not all cultures, but in most cultures. Look, here's the deal. Bottom line, okay? I don't care if you're older than me or younger than me. If you want to mind my money, baby, mind your manners, okay? Don't call me bro, don't call me buddy, and don't call me pal.
Bro.
Don't touch me either. Don't touch me either, okay? Okay? Unless we're really buddies. But look, if you're trying to get my money and you're trying to earn my business or you're trying to get a promotion, just because we're friends on Facebook doesn't mean you get to call me bro, buddy, or pal. Just because I call you bro, buddy, or pal doesn't mean you should violate.
It's an earned right. It's an earned right, whether it's a friend or whether you've been doing business for a long period of time.
Because what's going to actually do more? Call me sir, Mr. Cardone, or bro or buddy. What's going to pay off, okay? If you're buddies, and we're going to be talking about this, where to use the surname, where to say yes, sir, where do you say no, ma'am, where do you say my pleasure? How do you have manners, dude? How do you just show some professionalism?
Sure. So,
Jarrod, do you think manners are a lost art? I mean, you were brought up with manners, weren't you?
Yeah,
I think lost them.
Yeah, but you know, I was actually raised in like a very conservative, traditional house where manners were important. And I think that the big thing that manners will do, particularly for the millennial generation, is they demonstrate, I mean, manners it's about gratitude, right? It's about a respect. And that's the exact opposite of entitlement, which is exactly what everybody's saying is wrong with millennials. So you're showing gratitude and respect for somebody instead of entitlement.
It's a way to make yourself look different.
Sure. And that is, because manners, these social norms have changed. Manners have become sort of something that's just gotten lax over time.
Yeah.
And the way that you can stand out is to be very polite and have etiquette.
Yeah.
Open
and
doors.
practice it as a discipline.
Yeah,
right?
and build a muscle of doing it. And we were just talking about this before the show. If you don't have your alwayses.
Yeah, if
you
don't have
nevers.
always, you end up with a bunch of nevers, okay?
Yeah.
So one thing that, for instance, Mr. and Mrs., sir, no sir, these are just a polite, there's no way they're going to cost you money. If you know for sure that can't cost you money. So if Jarrod is calling me Mr., even though we work all the time together, Mr. Cardone, or we're out for dinner, hey, Mr. Cardone, can I get you something? And we're around other people, how's that going to hurt his position with me? Okay. When we come right back, we're going to go through all these examples. When's it right? When's it wrong? When's it too much? What if I tell him, dude, don't call me mister? I don't like it. Don't do it. Stay with me. This is Grant Cardone and at Jarrod Gland. You're in the Young Hustler Zone. I ask you this. What would it be worth for you to learn everything there is to know about growing your business? Cardone University was created for entrepreneurs that want to 10x their business. It was created for you so you can have me available to you from any phone, any pad or tablet, or any computer. If you can imagine the business strategy or a business opportunity you need a solution to, I have the answers here. Fortune 500 companies around the world pay up to $500,000 for this same information that I want to provide to you now. Look, if you want to 10x your income, I want to help you. If you want to become a multimillionaire, I want to help you. If you want to become a billionaire, I want to help you. It's not enough to just want it. You need information. I want to be your personal business coach. You can have access to me 24/7 from any device. Sign up now and let's go get yours.
There are 7 billion people in the world. Who are you? How are you different?
7 billion people on planet Earth. There's a small portion of them that want greatness.
Sell or Be Sold, book and audio package.
You can't get away from this idea that you just have to sell more.
Voted the #1 business sales book by Axiom Gold Awards. Now, for the first time ever, in audio, read by Grant Cardone. If you want to get your way in business and in life, call 800-368-5771. Sell or be sold. Book an audio package. Call 800-368-5771 today.
Hey, welcome back. This is Young
Welcome
Hustlers
back.
at Jarrod Gland next to me.
At Grant Cardone.
That's good. You can call me Mr. Just don't call me Mrs., okay? So we're talking about manners, okay? This lost art of manners. Your mama told you, mind your manners. My mama told me that, mind your manners, son. And I didn't. I got to tell you, I've exhibited terrible manners over the years.
I might be able to see that.
Yeah, and I've still somehow made it. But if I look back, one of the things that I know that would have helped me is to really practice my manners with everybody in every phone call. I noticed in our sales department. You want to share the story about our sales department?
Yeah, I mean, we have the ability because of the tendency to sometimes get a little loose. We like to have a lot of fun. We like to be creative. We like to be different. And sometimes that can result in us getting loose.
Too loose.
We're talking to multimillionaire business owners, and
I'll send it right over, man.
Come on, bro. You know we're here for
Come
you,
on.
bro. We're here all the time for you, buddy, pal, guy, friend.
Yeah, and we've been hurt. That's how I wrote this article. Basically, I write my books and my articles based on problems that we're having or observations I'm making. And I was like, hey, well, this has got to stop, guys. Okay, so I wrote basically some policy for our office. Number one. Now we're using surnames, Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Polly, Mr. Robert, okay?
Mr. Cardone.
Mr. Gland.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
So nice that you give me a moment to speak with you, sir, okay? Now I know how awkward all that sounds, but it's awkward because we're not practicing. How can that hurt me calling somebody Mr. Johnson?
Sure.
Okay? It can't hurt me. There's no way. How does it make me feel when somebody calls my wife Mrs. Cardone? Dude, I like it. Okay.
Well, and first impressions are made like that. So you want to make sure that you
That's all you got?
You want to make sure you make a good first impression. Easy on the dancing, guys. Mexico was last week.
Here's the notes, okay, in case you hadn't read the article. Use the surname, Mr., Sir, Miss, or Mrs. No matter how well you know the person, addressing someone as Mr. or Mrs. shows respect and says that you're there to serve them. I think saying Mr. Cardone, Mr. James does show, hey, I'm here to serve you. I think it says more than just Mr.
And you want to persist and do that until somebody says, hey, it's not necessary.
So let's say that happens, okay?
Yeah.
Let's say John Lamb.
Okay.
You remember John?
Yeah, John.
I love John.
Good friend of mine.
Good friend.
And when if somebody like him were to come into our office, and let's say that even though he was a friend to Grant and myself, we would want to introduce him to the rest of the staff as Mr. John Lamb.
And that'd be hard for me to do, I got to tell you.
It would be because we're really good.
And
we're
then
really good friends with him.
John would be like, because this is how John wears his puffies. All right? So it's hard to call a guy like that Mr. Lamb when he's got a puffy like that. I mean, it's weird. So I'd stuff this in a little tighter and say, okay, for me to do that, though, John, I'd introduce to the staff, this is Mr. John Lamb. John would say what, Jarrod?
Don't call me Mr.
Mr. Lamb is here with us the rest of the day. Okay, I want you to start practicing it and notice the response of that person, okay? You're going to see people kind of start like, I guarantee you, dude, this is an investment.
People love hearing their name. That's no secret. And when you add the formality to it, it adds respect to the conversation.
Mr. Lamb is here to work with us today. And then he'll tell me again, hey, man, dude, I don't need the Mr. Lamb thing.
Come on, man.
Okay? So maybe when you guys are maybe think about the President of the United States. If you were playing ball with Barack, okay? And you were a buddy in. B, what's up,
Where's
B?
the D? Where's the D, B? Where's the D, B?
Where's your D at, B? Come on, bro. Okay. But look, man, when you're out in public, it's got to be Mr. President. Maybe that's the way you think about it. Number 2, use yes, sir, and no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Okay? That is not going to hurt you. Not, yeah.
You know, they still do a pretty good job of this in the South. I mean, you know, like if you look at Heath, one of our guys, Heath, always yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no,
Carlos
ma'am.
Pantera, unbelievable. I know another guy named Sean, man. The guy was unbelievable with manners. Manners were money for that guy, okay? Number 3, my pleasure. It's my pleasure. We learned this from Rick Case.
Yeah, this is a great one. You know, I got into the habit of saying no problem when somebody would say, hey, thank you. I'd say, hey, no problem.
Yeah.
And I didn't even really realize what I was saying until you realized that would imply that they've created a problem for you. It's no problem.
And no pleasure takes it to another level. My pleasure, not no pleasure. My pleasure, Rick Case taught me, really just takes it to another level.
Billionaire.
It's very enthusiastic. My pleasure shows a different level of willingness to assist the customer. Number 4, thank you for your time. After an engagement, it's manners, man. Mm-hmm. Thank somebody for their time, or even before an engagement.
I appreciate you.
That's weird, dude.
Thanks, man.
That was weird, man.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for touching my hand.
It's my pleasure.
Okay. So look, we're having fun. We're playing, but the reality is, if somebody gives you a phone call, makes time for you, sets up with their staff. If I do a Skype call for your office, which I do a lot of those for companies to support them in the month they're having, I will always start the call. Hey, I want to thank you guys first for your time. Mm-hmm. Always, okay? If you've ever seen one of my recorded calls, or your company ever hires me to do a Skype or Google Plus call into a video sales conference call, I'm going to always start by saying, I want to thank you for your time. Because
that's an attitude of gratitude.
And I value people's time, man. Number 5, don't interrupt me.
I
said, don't interrupt me, Jarrod. Now, this is something that you want to jack somebody up slowly over time. Just do it with your spouse, man. Just interrupt her. Go home tonight. How was your day going?
And this is actually...
Let's practice this right now.
Okay.
How's your day going? You know what happened to me today?
But you didn't let me answer.
You know what? Dude, I guarantee you, just try that with your kids. Try it with a 6-year-old. The kid will freaking tear the place apart before it's over with. He'll be so pissed off at you. 6, fully acknowledge. Fully acknowledge.
If you don't mind me interrupting real quick.
Okay, you want to go back?
I do. I just want to say one thing about this, because this is something that in a transaction, or when you're dealing with selling a product or service to somebody, it's really important that you hear what other people are saying. And this is something that you've actually taught me that I'm
not listening to you.
I know you're not, but they are.
Okay.
So I would always try to say something on a conference call, and you could see me start to say, and you'd always tell me to wait, because you want to hear what people have to say.
Yeah.
So don't interrupt people by trying to get your point across. You first want to listen to everything that they're telling you.
I'm terrible at this. I got to tell you right now, okay? I run over people, unfortunately, okay? I don't listen, man. I've got to learn to listen. Don't interrupt people. Do not interrupt, okay? Let them finish, even though they're neurotic, even though what they're saying is whacked. Just fully don't interrupt. It's a sign of disrespect. It never works. It never improves your relationship. It never improves your position. Number 6 ties right in with number 5. Fully acknowledge the person. I agree with you. You're right. This goes back to agreement.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And this is one of the most powerful things that you can learn in selling.
Right out of Sell or Be Sold.
If you can imagine,
I just interrupted you.
If you can imagine two people in a communication with each other, and they've got opposing viewpoints, and
I agree with you, Jarrod.
When one person submits and says, hey, I completely understand, I agree with you, the conversation can actually move forward.
Stay with us. Look, this is Grant Cardone at Jarrod Gland. We're talking about manners, baby. Mind your damn manners.
And mind my money.
Mind your manners, and you can mind my money. That's how it goes, Jarrod. Don't be trying to knock off my shit.
I'm trying to interrupt.
And cussing, by the way, is not included in manners. I wanted to basically be able to provide a product where I could coach people before, during, and after the sale. And the mobile is the only thing that allows me to do that, so that Grant Cardone is accessible to the professional salesperson that wants to become that. Close the Sale app guarantees to make you a master negotiator and closer, because it handles every situation you will face. Close the Sale app is geared to all professional salespeople, all new salespeople, all veteran and highly experienced salespeople. The most unique feature about this app is the multitude of closes that are designed to fit different personalities and different situations. I am going to give you the words, the tools, and the exact strategy to take, and you're going to fit your personality in that situation, and you're going to close the deal.
Selling is one thing. Closing a transaction is something completely different.
Stop losing. Start closing deals. Make the decision. Discover over 100 ways to ink the deal.
Got to be able to ask for the close in several different ways.
Your job isn't complete until your customer has taken delivery of your product or service.
My job is to help the client make a decision.
Call 800-368-5771 for the Closer Survival Guide book and audio package today.
Your money is in closing a deal. And recommit to your career. Recommit to your profession. Understand the rules of closing a deal.
The Closer Survival Guide book and audio package. Call 800-368-5771 and start closing today.
One day or another.
This is a good show, though, dude.
Welcome
this is good
back.
content right here, okay?
Dude, this is great stuff. Welcome back to
Hey,
Young
wait a minute.
Hustlers.
We started the show already?
Come on, man. Get with it, man. I didn't want to interrupt you. I didn't want to interrupt you. You were reading over there,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Thank you, man.
Hey,
Welcome
welcome
back.
back.
We're making a joke about it, seriously.
I'm at Grant Cardone.
I'm at Jarrod Gland. Yeah. Welcome back to Young Hustlers.
If you don't know who I am, I apologize to you that I hadn't made it clear.
And
that I'm in your life now forever.
It would be my pleasure to share with them who you are.
And me and Jarrod appreciate you letting us be part of your life every Thursday at 1 o'clock from Miami Beach. We come to you to get your hustle straight, baby. Get your paper right.
Get your game tight and your money right.
Everybody needs a little juice. Everybody needs a little fuel.
Don't go there.
Come on, bro. Look, I went and looked at a ghost this weekend. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Okay, I went and looked at a ghost, man. The lady's telling me it's like 600 horsepower or something. I'm like,
V12, yeah.
What kind of fuel does it take? She's like, it takes the best. You want to put the best fuel you can in. I said, baby, I put the best fuel in everything. You understand?
That includes myself.
That includes me first. This car, the only way I get to buy this car is because I put big fuel in myself. So that's why we come to you every week. This week we're talking about manners. Manners or money, man. I want you to remember this. Manners or money. Tweet to me, manners or money. Mind your manners, and you got a shot at mining my money.
My money.
That you probably want to make your money.
Yeah,
okay?
and I want to say we're making light of it and having fun with it, but really it's something that you do want to take home and you do want to practice. Even just the simple addition of my pleasure has really changed. I can tell people, like, when you say instead of you're welcome, you say my pleasure. I can tell that immediately it makes an impact on people. So we're going through the list. We've given you the top 7 so far.
Top 6.
Top 6.
Put that phone down. Put that phone down.
Are we going?
Put that phone down.
Where are you at?
Put that phone down. Number 7. Put that phone down.
Oh, be present. All right.
Or be present.
Yeah, be present, man.
Be present, man.
Be present in the conversation. So texting, answering calls, or doing other things while you're working. It's just rude. Be
fully present with your client, okay? You cannot do 3 things. This is not multitasking. Multitasking is multi-rudeness. And it's going to cost you multi-millions if you don't get this point down, okay? When you're trying to get business from somebody, pay attention to that person.
Be engaged.
They know when you're looking over here, looking over there, okay?
Be engaged. Number 8, thank you. Thank you.
And thank you
again.
Dude, you can't thank people enough, okay? Thank them for the opportunity. Thank them for the phone call. Thank them for the mail. Thank them for the referral. Thank them. Keep thanking them. You sell them, thank them, okay? Keep telling people, I did it with a guy yesterday. Dude, thank you I just did it, dude. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. Thank you. I really appreciate your business. Had a guy calling Wes Beaver. Right? What's the first thing I said to Wes?
I really appreciate your business.
Yeah, I want to tell you how much I thank. I really appreciate, bro.
Dude.
My man.
Number 9, excuse me.
I just got loose, okay? I just got loose again. Oh, that's why I need the discipline so bad.
Excuse me. When you're cutting into somebody's personal, in their personal space, don't just jump in like a bull in a china shop.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Or the way they say in Italy. Scusi.
Excuse me, sir. I'm running a little bit late for my flight today. Would you mind if I cut in front of you in the line here?
Scusi.
Have
you ever cut line in an airport?
I've had to before, yeah.
No, have you ever cut going straight to the front, just like?
Oh yeah.
And like, guys, excuse me.
They don't know what to make. Scusi. Number 10.
You act Italian, and everybody will leave you alone. No, scusi.
Number 10, hold the door
open, okay? This is not just for ladies. Hold the door open, okay? Just, man, be the last person through the door.
Let me ask you a question. When it gets to that awkward point where you're like, after you, and then they say after you, and then after you, and then after you.
Cannot do it.
Sir, please, I insist.
I insist.
And how many back and forths do you go before you just say, hey, all right, get the hell out of the elevator. Come on, man.
Hey, bro. No, break them down, dude.
Break them down.
Once you commit to something, commit to it. Open the door. Make sure they go through. Go ahead.
I insist.
It's polite. Here's the deal. A lady told me once, if you don't have some always, you end up with nevers. These are disciplines, okay? These are the things that are going to make the difference between whether you make a little paper in your life or you get it all. It's the little things that count. Get your manners in. They can't hurt you. It's impossible that anybody is ever going to hold it against you for walking in front of them first.
I got a good question.
And by staying back,
interruption,
you get to see a nice ass every once in a while.
Man. I got a quick question for you.
Really?
Let me ask you, based on, I'll
be more than happy to find that answer for you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So when I first started working for you, I was 26 years old. I was raised to be very polite and have a lot of manners. Was there people that, based on the way I communicated, you say, I wouldn't want him talking to that person?
Never.
Never.
I mean, you get a little loose sometimes with me.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. But because I was raised with manners, I'm mining for the money. Because I got the money on my mind. Come on, man.
I'd be happy to find that answer for you, sir. It's unprofessional to say, I don't know. You understand? It is not manners to say, I don't know, I'm not sure, we can't do that. It's not manners. It's not professional. It's out manners to tell people you don't know something. What are you saying? I'm an idiot.
Sir, that's a great question.
Excellent question.
And I'm happy to find the answer for you.
You know, somebody asked me that question yesterday. In fact, I was researching it. Let me go get you the data that I collected on that. That is an unbelievable question. And the last one is.
And thank you for asking.
It's an honor to work with you, Mr. Gland. An honor.
It is my pleasure.
I'm telling you, every day I enjoy working with you.
My pleasure.
I appreciate your time. I appreciate you're giving us a shot to do business with you. Look, folks, manners are money. Remember this: manners are money, and if you don't have them always, that means you're going to have them never. Teach them to your kids. Teach them to your employees. If you want the list of 12 manners, if you want this article, go to YouTube, look for the link, comment. Did you like the show? Did you not like the show? Do you think this was fluff? I don't think so. I think manners are money. And at 56 years old, I'll make a commitment right here, right now, Jay.
Yeah.
To practice my manners with every customer, every day, every way.
I commit to that promise as well.
Okay. Hey, folks, thanks for being with us. This is Young Hustlers. Anybody that condemns, puts down, makes wrong your hustle, just remember
that they are the ones that are refused the hustle themselves.
They gave up, baby. And don't you give up. Be great.
At Grant Cardone.
At Jarrod Gland.
My man.
About to murder the stage, call an ambulance. Moment of silence, my condolences. I'm going crazy, I don't think that